Hello, my name is Damien. I'm one of the Paediatric Emergency Medicine consultants here at the Leicester Hospital. Today we're going to run a simulation, a high fidelity simulation using a mannequin such as this, who can breathe, talk, that you can put fluids into in an emergency, and it's how we educate our junior doctors and nursing staff on how to deal with real life emergencies. And we've been running this in the department for about a year now. What we thought would be good for NHS Change Day is bring that simulation and that training to the public. So we're here in the canteen of the Leicester Royal Hospital to show a full-blown simulation scenario.
Yeah, that's this is your initial oxygen mask, okay? Again, isn't going to inflate, actually inflate that.
Of what we do on a fortnightly basis in the emergency department. We call ourselves PEST, the Paediatric Emergency Simulation Team, and I'm very indebted to Gareth because he's really been the driving force for making simulation in the ED possible, along with Mark Williams. What we're going to do is demonstrate what this kit does and run a scenario. I'm going to give a bit of clinical information to the first person who sees the patient, which will be Rami here, and then I'm going to let them run through the scenario. In the real world of simulation, the doctors and nurses involved will tend to ask a lot of questions because they're quite new to the simulation. You may find in this simulation that these guys just get on and do things based on their information. We've chosen to do that because it just makes it a better visual spectacle. But often in the real world of simulation, you get a lot more kind of interaction between the person running the simulation and the people doing it. But so we'll make a start. So Rami, so the situation is this: you're on the shop floor. It's 8:30 in the morning. The department is pretty quiet, but a mother has just come in with a 3-week-old and has been booking them in. And while she's been booking them in, you just noticed that she was saying, "Oh, well, I've been a bit worried about my baby because they've not been feeding for the last 24 or 48 hours." And I think about an hour ago she stopped breathing for a period of time. And that worried you enough to say, well, I'll go and have a look at the baby. But Mum at the moment is just putting the baby in.
Blueness?
Yeah, there is a bit of blueness around the mouth.
What I'm going to do is call for some help. Can I have some help, please? Put some oxygen on. Hi, Granny, what's happening? Well, I've been told it's a baby, 3-week-old baby who's not been feeling very well. It's a bit sorry, so just put some oxygen on. I'm going to put some monitoring. Thank you.
So she's tapping hard in the recording is wrong. We need to get some access. We need to think about turning up the oxygen. And she's still breathing well. Okay, very easy.
Kind of a bit closer to your
Blood sugar. You've got blood sugar.
We've got a blood sugar. Blood sugar is 2.8. Start here, and he's asked us some fluids, we've asked us some sugar because the blood glucose was 2.9, and some antibiotics have been drawn up.
So we're going to go and try and put a second form of access in so that we can get some of the
with the mannequin, who did have a change in the speech rate throughout, the versatility of the observations, which Gareth was changing throughout, and the ability to deliver fluids in real time. If you do have any questions about using this in your own department, please do come and chat to us. But thanks again to the So the team did amazingly well there. It's actually a much bigger audience than we anticipated, and I suspect they felt the pressure was really on. It's great to see people just acting as they normally would do in their scenarios. And my hope is, as a result of this, is that the other healthcare professionals that were here are seeing what we're doing and going to try and replicate that in their own learning environments, or at least come and ask us for some advice. And for members of the public, they can see that generally the healthcare professionals are getting behind making sure that the doctors and nurses who are treating children when they're at their most unwell are as most prepared for that as they possibly can be.